coalition of northern groups CNG yesterday said it would commence an indefinite protest today in the 19 northern states over rising insecurity, economic hardship and prolonged closure of universities in the region. The group accused the federal government, President Muhammadu Buhari, Senate President Ahmad Lawan, and other northern leaders of abandoning the region, as opposed the southern leaders who they claimed were always there for their people and even stood up against the operations of the defunct Special Anti-Robbery Squad, SAS. CNG spokesman Abdul Aziz Suleiman at a press conference in Abuja yesterday said the protest would be tagged #End Insecurity Now and would be sustained until the federal government met their demand for the declaration of a state of emergency on security in the north, among others. It is contradictory that despite several protests and pleas by northerners, the authorities never deemed it fit to extend the swift spirit deployed against FSAS into securing the north or addressing the myriad distresses faced by northerners. The authorities appear bent on sustaining the harsh, unacceptable regime of exploitative hikes in electricity tariffs, for which the north shall bear the brunt more than other parts of the country. The federal government appears not keen on resolving the lingering disputes with the academic staff union to enable the recommencement of university education. The coalition of Nigeria Northern Groups (CNG) has followed developments around the globe and necessary steps taken by Nigerian citizens in some parts of the country, including some northern states, to call attention to the deteriorating national security and other pressing concerns around the dwindling economy, prohibitive commodity prices, rising inflation amidst mounting poverty and prolonged stay at home by university students. The CNG notes the appreciative progression of the citizens' action that climaxed with government's swift response to one of the concerns raised with the scrapping of the Special Anti-Robbery Squad (SAS) of the Nigerian police and its immediate replacement with Special Weapon and Tactics Team. CNG notes also the reassuring cooperation and solidarity extended by governors and elected representatives to the protesters in mostly the southern part of the country and Zamfara and Borno State in the north. They want to start their own. This is what you ought to have started before. And I was surprised some people are asking, why is it that people are not protesting about Boko Haram? If you are in your house and your house is comfortable for you, nobody is going to tell you otherwise. People will see that your house is comfortable. If your house is not comfortable, people will definitely know. I agree, or I am sure they are very okay with what is happening there. You want somebody to come and fight for you in your house, it's not going to happen. You have to initiate it. It's just like a proverb that says that when a child wants to be a child that raises his hand up, that is the kind of child that that is ready to be carried. If the child is refusing that you should not carry him, what are you going to do? You just leave the child because you can't force the child. So is it the southerners that will not protest for them? Okay, let them sit down there and begin to wait for the southerners to do the job for them. And I've always used this Bado case in Lagos. When it happened, it was really a tough one on the residents of the some part of Lagos then. And the government came up with plans and they flushed these people out. Till today, we are not seeing them. So, if not that the people came out and protested and the government stood, because people said they are not interested, they are not happy with all of these things. Then you sit down in your corner, you want the southerners to do the job for you. After everything, you now be blaming them that what is their problem? It's none of their business that they should face their distance. So, if it is okay for them to continue with what is happening there, because we only talk about it until these people will realize that their so-called leaders they are deceiving them. That is when they will know the reality of it, of what is happening. They always deceive their people that, oh, we are the ones in charge, our region has been, is for somebody. I always, most especially those who decide, the southwest people, they are always referring to the Igbos, because I don't know whether you guys really think, you always say, oh, Jagaban is Jagaban that. How has he affected the economy? It's just for him to carry some people along and those ones are loyal to him, and you'll be saying, oh, he made this, he made that, he made this. How many people have been removed from poverty? No, none. And the same thing, you will now be using the scenario that is happening or what is happening in the north. Oh, these people, they are always supporting their leaders. They don't talk at their leaders. They don't criticize them. This and that. They cover them up. The more the Bible says that if you cover your sin, you will not be prosper, and that's why they are not prospering. Go and check them. They are not prospering. But those who are always exposing their leaders, you see that they are doing tremendously well. You are going to be bragging, and I'm always saying it. You talk about our people, they have a three portfolios. This man that is there as the vice president, because for as many that care to listen, the vice president that is from the southwest, tell me, how is he benefiting your own life? What policy is he making? But believe you me, he's enjoying with his family. His position is his children are the ones benefiting from that his position. You are not benefiting anything. The last time in the first regime of this APC, Fashola had three portfolios. You guys are happy. You are shouting. You are rejoicing because from your region you have those and most of all those Tinubu's loyalists, they gave them appointment. But in their second term, they begin to remove all of them. Tell me now, even in their first term, when they were holding all those appointments or the positions, how has those their positions, how have they bettered your life as a person? I don't understand. The same narrative they are selling to these northerners. Oh, yes, we have been in charge. They will come. Herufai will come. We have been in charge. We have been opportune. But at the end of the day, look at their people now. When you want to know the real people, when you want to know how a family is faring, go and check the children. Go and check the children. But see all of their children. You can see what the stuff they are made of. And you guys are talking what you don't understand, that they are always in charge of the power. Now, the people themselves need to get that these guys are deceiving us. They are not for us. They are just for themselves and their family. Until these people get it, before things will move on in that region. So that is how it is. So now they said they are going to embark on their own hashtag end insecurity now. No, you people should not do that. And they said it's going to be indefinite. And let us see how brutal is going to come up with a telling the troops to go and disperse them. Well, what I want is that I don't want any governor after serving for good 8 years to contest for any elective post again. It's either Senate or Rep. They should leave others for the post where many uh, people where we are many in the country. That is not even the issue. The issue is that, is it just for other people to be going there and just be taking on and not doing anything? It goes beyond that. Well, uh governor and presidency should be for just 4 years, and rather after 12 years you can contest again. You get why? Okay, will they be consistent and carry it on till success is achieved? That is their own cup of tea. If they don't carry on, but the issue of a lives being taken on a daily basis is ongoing. So they let them decide what they want to do. The Southerners are doing their own. Somebody is saying that, oh yes, so they have disbanded SAS. Then if then what else do they want? The thing has turned political. So like I said, we have many problems. Even when Wike was even advising the people on what to do, the next thing to do, not only NSAS. There are many problems that has to be taken one after the other, and one thing will lead to another thing. So, like somebody was even okay, I think Etimi Dakulu was encouraging the youth that they should just use this opportunity very well. You have to make use of it, so that if you don't make use of it, it will be difficult for you to agitate for something else. So from there, we have a lot of things that, like I said, it can take us decades if we want to be on the streets on a daily basis. Numerous problems at that. So guys, let us hear your opinion. Leave your comment below and let us know your thoughts on this. Thank you.